I say, hey, 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 hey. I say, hey, what's going on? So I'm a little silly. I was like, I don't need my iPad. I just use that for chat. I can just bring that up on my second monitor. It's not really a second monitor, it's my tablet, my drawing tablet. But I forgot I also use this for sound. Every morning, and I go outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I say, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, there we go. You can't hear me. Okay, cool. Bruh, I'm playing Valorant. Whoa, hey. Hey, Bootleg Syria. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I am obsessed with this game. I played it. I streamed it like twice last week, or maybe three times. I don't remember. And then I was like, I can't stream this game more. I gotta do like an art stream or something. That's like the whole point I made this channel. But I just kept wanting to only play Blueprints. So I was like, screw it. Why are we doing this? Also, hello. And I'm way farther than I was the last time I streamed. I have made it to room 46. Turns out that's like not even the halfway point of the game. That's like, I'm gonna be so real with you. Making it to room 46 basically means that you're done with the tutorial. Everything after that gets so much harder. And I eventually got to the point, like I am now, where everything is just so hard that I had to look stuff up because I just had no idea what to do next. Just none whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious. So if it looks like I'm solving stuff really quick, that's because I had to look it up because I have no idea what to do anymore. I was utterly beside myself. And I got, okay, I'm gonna take a trading post because there's something that I need to do in here. And there, you can't see it, but there's like some dynamite over there that I've been meaning to blow up for a while because it won't let you pick it up like an item, which means that it needs to stay there to get exploded. But I need to get something that can start fires, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that today. We're gonna do that today. Oh, and something I found out, apparently I have a truly terrible location for the foundation, and I sort of tried to get it like way up here or something, because that would have made my life a lot easier. Whatever. But I've unlocked a lot of stuff. I got the Westgate, I got the Gemstone Cavern. I just did this earlier today. And I didn't know that I had everything that I needed for this entire time, and that it was all based around the utility closet. I probably have like 50 hours in this game, and I've had the answer for this riddle for maybe 40 of those hours. It's just, yeah. And I've had this Black Bridge Grotto, but I've had no idea what to do with it. Anyways, so, all right. But we're going after, I don't even know what I'm going after right now. I'm gonna be so real. I think I'm trying to, all right, what I'm going for right now is trying to beat like the chess puzzle. Oh yeah, I should show you the stuff that I've unlocked. Hold up, before we get too deep into this. So we got the stuff over there. We got the gem cavern and stuff over there, which the gem cavern was the location of this final torch for this elevator, which takes me to the back part of which takes me to a part of this underground area that I've been able to get to before, but only by accessing like the boat. It took me forever to get that boat unlocked. Thank God I finally got the tomb. But no, it's not this one I'm trying to do. It is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. It's this puzzle. All right, I've unlocked that. That's a whole separate thing. But there's other stuff that I need to do in here. So what I'm trying to do right now is I have to get certain rooms that have these certain puzzle pieces, not puzzle pieces, but certain chess pieces in them. And you then have to, like, once you have those rooms, like, I just had the parlor, I think, right there. So yeah, see? So the parlor is associated with the pawn. So I take this pawn piece and I put it over where that parlor is. So now I just have to draft rooms that are associated with all of these puzzle pieces. The knight, the bishop, the castle, the rook, whatever you want to call it, super easy. These two are hard. The office is the only one that has this in it. And then I have two, which is the studio and her ladyship's chamber that has this one. So I have to try to draft either of those two. So I have to get the office and one of those two all in one go. And then I can solve this puzzle and then unlock some other stuff and whatnot. And then there's stuff where you have to solve this like multiple times in order to unlock more stuff. It's crazy. This game is so deep. And then I just found that there's something that I completely missed because I'm seeing other people that have like all this stuff unlocked who are like nowhere close where I am in the game. And I'm like, how do they unlock this stuff? I don't understand. Like the tunnel and the planetarium. Like I was watching this one streamer and I didn't watch her, it was Shiori, and I didn't watch like her first playthrough. But I started picking her up with the second one. And I was like, what is this stuff that she's doing? I don't see this. But apparently, is it over here? No, it's not over there. Is it over there maybe? I don't remember. I'm just wasting steps at this point. I wasted like 12. But whatever. Oh yeah, and I figured this out. But there's apparently some... Basically, any place where you see those ruby candles, you need to light those. Like, those ruby candles that were on that plinth, around that plinth back there, you need to light those. And I'm pretty sure there's two in the tomb that I need to light. So I need to get a electronic fire starter, whatever it is. That's like my next thing. Which is super easy. You just have to get a magnifying glass and a... whatever it's called. A... metal detector. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this one's already kind of scuffed because I've already used like most of my stuff, but whatever. Also, I found out that there's been like secret floor plans in like the planetarium or the observatory to get the planetarium that I've missed this entire time. It's crazy. There's a crazy amount of stuff. Anyways, I'm shooting for that chess one today because that's like the next step. Oh yeah, I've also gotten 4 of the sanctums. I've gotten 4 of these. This last one, oh god. I'm kind of glad I didn't do that on stream because it involved figuring out like a padlock that had letters on it. And I forgot that for stuff like that, it's always dates. And it's a padlock, and it's like one of those ones that you'd like turn it, and there was like 10 letters on each of them, each of like the 4 like little like wheels that you turn. But the last one had an 8 on it in one spot rather than a number. I was like, well, we gotta be using that somehow. But it never occurred to me that it was a date. I always thought it was going to be like a word that ended in with like 8 at the end, like estate or something like that, like EST and then 8. I thought that's what it was. Finally, it occurred to me last night in my shower, like, oh my god, it's a date. I'm so stupid. That's after like trying for maybe like an hour and a half to figure out what the word is. But it turned out it was May 8th. Dates unlock safes and small gates. I should remember. All right, the box next to this box is false. The box next to this box is true. The box next to this box contains gems. All right, if this is true, that means this one is false. And this one could also be true. Wait, no. If this one is true, and this one is false, well, this one says this one is true, so that means that this one has to be false as well, which doesn't tell me anything. Which means that this one is false, and this one is true, and so is this one, which means the gems are in here. That's the only one that points to like a specific box, so we're going to go with it. Thankfully, I'm good at these parlor puzzles. All right, now I need a shovel though. And I have a boon right now. I kind of want to see what this is. That doesn't help me at all. I'm gonna try this to see if I can get something different than these. Because this will just give me a random room regardless of rarity, like the trophy room. Okay, you just get, all right, so I think whether the trophy room works is you get 4 gems for however many trophies you have. So, am I close to getting any of these? Oh, I need to solve more of these. Wow, I barely do those. Oh, I need to make 1 more of these. Okay, I figured out what that is. You have to draft 20 dead ends on a single day, which is a lot. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Okay, that's the sanctums. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. I don't know what that is. Room 8 on rank 8? What do you mean room 8 on rank 8? I know what rank is, but I don't know what room 8 is. All right. Dare Bird Trophy. Reach room 46. I haven't unlocked Dare mode or Curse mode yet, so. Reach room 46 in 1 day, so that would be like the first. I have to start a new game for that. Trophy of Speed, reach room 46 under an hour. Yeah, I'm not going for that. Diploma Trophy, Ace of Classroom Final Exam. Let's see. I need to get the drafting room back so I can add classroom to my pool on days other than days when I have the trophy's gonna be the trophy case. But I think how this room works is that you get 4 gems for however many trophies you have. So the more stuff that I can get, I know what thing I need to finish the contraptions. I don't know what it does, but I need the battery, and I need the, I'm gonna be so real, I don't know if these letters are different every day. I have no idea what they're for, so I've just been writing them down whenever I see them, because I have the workshops set to common, so I just choose them all the time. I have no idea what these letters are going to be used for. Truthfully, I have no idea whatsoever. But I don't think I have anything. I just have the battery pack. Garage, that doesn't. I'm doing this wrong. I'm so. Because I need a Her Ladyship's room, and that can only be drafted on the west wing from going south, and I'm just heading straight up it like a buffoon, making that much more difficult on myself. I need to go back around and go the other side. I'm just so used to going this way, which is probably why it took me forever to figure out. Well, I had to actually be told about the Her Ladyship's chamber stuff. All right, so I need an office. It's not the end of the world. I can do that with a studio as well, but Oh, and apparently there's something with this. There's like something in here. Where you can like use this telescope to like move something. And like you can get the planetarium. I don't know what though. Like I don't know what I would hit. I don't even. Can I make it go lower? No, I can't. Okay. Can I make it go higher? No. Okay, so that's the highest it can go. Anyways, that's me crashing. That's enough of me crashing out about this game. Where could this even go? Like, what else can I do with this? I don't even know. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, you know what? I see what you need to do now. I see what you need to do now. I'm not... It's actually on the side of the telescope itself. Oh my god, I never noticed that. I've been in this room like dozens of times and I never once noticed that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, I would. That's just embarrassing. I'm gonna be so real. Oh my god. Let's point it back where it needs to go. Let's get our bonuses. It's going to be the Inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. I got up to 50 and I had no idea this was a thing. Well, that's crazy. Okay. And it's just 1 star too. It's so good. Oh, these are all bad. I'll take the boiler room because it gives me some more to work with. In the boiler room, I don't think I need to do any... Well, there's going to be stuff I need to do here like way later, but nothing now at the very least. Okay, and then I want to... Oh, wait, I should have had some more space that I could have used there, but that's all right. I'm really just looking for specific things today. All right. And now I actually have a chance to move on, which is nice because I was around to be stuck forever. All right. Whenever you draft a shop room, lose 10 steps to gain 20 gold. Set your steps to 40. Gain 1 star. Stars aren't... Well, actually, stars might be good, so I can just like keep getting the Inkwell because that's super powerful. When you draft a red room, I'll take this so I can keep my stars high. So I can keep getting that Inkwell bonus, because whenever you're at 50 or above, it gives you that, which is nice. Another thing I need to do is, I need to get a freezer, and I need to get a furnace, which is so hard to do. It took me forever to find to get uh, what is it? A pump room attached to a power source. Oh my God, took so long. Finally, I got it. I just got locked out. I can't go any further. This run is already dead. Unless. There's some dig spots in the foundation. It's possible one of them might have the key card. You don't have a key card for sale, do you? That'd be awesome. Shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. Is it even worth it? But I finally got that, and I finally got that water out of that system, so I was able to fully drain the reservoir. And then when I got down there, I realized I needed keys, and luckily I had 6 keys on me. I was like, oh my God, I need to get this sanctum key. And so I was just trying random boxes, and I miraculously picked the box that had the key in it. I don't know how, because the more boxes you open up, there would be like messages in them, and oh my God, that would point you to like, oh hey, ways to like figure out which one it was, but I did not come true. There's nothing I can do today. I'm just gonna call it a day. I need to get a compass, and I need to get a battery. Batteries are easy to come by because I usually get those in the workshop. But a compass seems to be so difficult to come by. Actually, you know what? I mostly get those in the aquarium, if I remember correctly. So I'll try to get those. But right now, there's only really like 2 spots that I need to be drafting for outer rooms. I want the tomb because I think there's some candles I need to be lighting in there. And then the trading post. I do need the shrine for unlocking like curse mode, but I don't want to do that unless I have like a coat check that's pretty close. Because I heard that you get like an effigy from there. But from the book that I found and read that unlocked that, I think these really do anything from you. We're gonna go with the tool shed. Oh, I could have picked a berry, but no, I need items more than anything. Oh yeah, and I have the power hammer currently in the coat check. So little did I know that apparently, I don't know if you can get the battery. No, because I've gotten the lever too. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can draw the sledgehammer. But if you have like the power hammer and coat check, you can still find. I need a relationship chamber. You can still find the broken lever and battery packs, even though they're technically already being used. I'm gonna try this. Wow, okay. There's something else in here? Really? Oh my God. Yay! All right, good start, good start, good start. I can only do this 2 more times though. So we're gonna go with this. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, shovel. Perfect start. This does make me tempted to do one thing that I found earlier, but, well, okay, I might as well. because I was looking through stuff because I was so beside myself, like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know what to do next. And apparently there's a ton of stuff that I missed. And one of the things is like where to get these microchips. And apparently one is just buried like right over, yeah, like right here. I looked that up. There's like a whole series of events to get there. I'm not going to worry about that. There is one that I'm definitely not going to be able to get soon. So I'm just going to go place this one so I don't lose it and have to go get it every day. But that's the easy one. Hey, bird, how's it going? It's going good. That's the big one. Oh my gosh. I am completely obsessed with this game. I planned to do drawing streams, but then I just kept playing this game. I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to stream this. I'm way further into it than I was before because I'm playing in my free time. But anyways, okay. Yeah, but how's it going? How was your finals and all that? Ooh, drawing room's gonna be good. Oh, this is actually gonna be really nice. So I can make some things easier to find, hopefully, or more difficult, depending on what they are. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hey, ooh. Courtyard. I like that as standard. Mechanarium, den. Mechanarium, unusual. Actually, I like that as unusual because I'd rather get it later. Okay. Den, commonplace. Actually, I like all of these. Yeah, I like all of those. I'd rather get the Mechanarium later because the later you draw it, the more it does for you, so that's all nice. Well, actually, you know what? No, I think I might set the Mechanarium to standard because I don't have to take it right away. And I can just get it later. But it has some really handy stuff in it, like a lever to open up the end. So I'll move that down one space. Good mostly. I have all A's. If I get an A in my math final, I'll have all A's. It's the only class that hasn't posted yet. I was supposed to be posted today. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, good job. Way to go. Oh, okay, keys, give me the keys. And I've been running around a bunch, so I'll take a banana. I'll take another banana. Yay, those bananas are way reached out. But hey, good job, man. I can go into the summer with... Oh, I want to show room. No, I don't have any. I can go to the summer not worrying about nothing. Oh, hello. A little treat for me. Okay, I do want to see what the planetarium is. I haven't been in here before, so... Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, wait. This shows survey constellations observed at Mount Holly. Other notable night skies observed 29, first appearance of both Diamond Dust Minor and Major in the sky. 47 different constellations observed in a single night. 50 new constellations spotted. Okay, so this just doesn't tell me anything new. However, this does tell me, because I know I'm going to need the Southern Cross, that what days does this come up on? And these refer to like days of the month. I'm going to be getting drums soon, by the way. It's going to be spending lots of the summer messing around with instrumentally. Awesome! Awesome. I don't need this packet anymore. Your parents are going to love that, I'm sure. Southern Cross 5. And then 9. These are for the days of the month. 13. Uh, 16. A slice. Which wins the slice? So, oh, okay, hold on. I saw 116. 16. Clavis, the slice, Clavis, Borealis. Borealis, huh? Borealis in the sky. And Southern Cross 25, okay. It'll be electric drums. Recording will be done through plugging instruments into it. Shouldn't be too loud. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I know. The church I went to growing up had electric drums. I got to play around on them a few times. Okay, well, I'll never really need this room again. I'm going to be so healed. Doesn't really do anything for me at this time. Okay, and then this is going to, yeah. That should be fun. Den's gonna do me better. Be able to record some more instruments. Always a good time. Ooh, secret passage. Take that. Because I can get. I probably want a green room. I almost always take green rooms from these. Ooh, special cost bypassed for the cloister. Heck yeah. All right, I figured out this a while ago. I don't even remember where I came across this. Or that. Oh yeah, that was almost entirely worthless to do that. However, ooh, okay, I'm gonna need. I need the security room actually because I need to. Okay, because we're gonna be running into some stuff here if I don't have a key card, so I need to just turn these off. Security system. I set this to low because it's already getting bad. Oops. And then offline mode, set to unlocked. All right, there we go. All right, it'll be so nice. I've been getting deeper into music, which I'm already pretty deep. I'm getting to where I want to be like, make songs in a bandish way on my own. Except I can't sing, so I need a singer. I tried programming drums, and hell no. I need some more hands-on physical drum sets. Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh man, I might need to go for the laboratory. I'm tempted to pick a berry, but laboratory's gonna be best. Yeah, no, I feel that. Some things just do not compute when you try to do them a different way than you used to. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Two more gems drafted room each time you find some trash while digging. I might do the aquariums because those tend to give me items. And I really need some items. There we go. Okay. I have time. I'll go to bed. LOL. Have a good stream and good night. I'll talk to you later. All right. Goodbye, man. You have a good one. Ooh. No, we're gonna go with the pool. because I need to find a utility closet. A utility closet. No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. You know what? We're gonna go for it. I've been needing this room. I've been needing that too. Yes. I had the battery pack and the compass. Yes, now I just need a workshop. Thank God. Okay. Okay. And now I'm taking the classroom. Yay! Okay, because that means that I can finally get the 9 classrooms. So I can get that whole thing taken care of. Oh, okay, hold on. You come in, and then it's going to be first 2 on the right, and first 2 on the left. Okay, don't take the furthest most for today. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. And can I go... Wait, can I go up in the security room? No, I can't. Okay. Dang it, I really wanted... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I can go down. Indoor nursery, reading nook, bedroom. None of those help me. I'll take this. Oh, yes. Oh, this is probably going to have a key card in it. Magnifying glass. Oh, man, I need a workshop so bad. Oh, I need a workshop so bad. Man, no key card? Oh, there's another key, though. No key card? Ah. Dang it. Man, those berries are great. They tend to give you, like... They tend to give you high-end stuff. For, like, free, too. Well, not... Yeah, for free, too. No gem cost or anything. It's great. Okay, workshop. Broken lever. Okay. Now, these 2, I have no idea what this does, and I really want to see. Hey, I got me a trophy too. A trophy of invention for creating all 8 contraptions in the workshop. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Thanks! Okay, what do you do? 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 I don't know. I don't know what you do. What do you do? You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room. That's actually really nice. All right, and then there's one more thing I need to make, which is the burning glass. Okay. And I really wish I could have this. Actually, I need to get a coat check. Because I need to keep this burning glass because I need to use it for like a few things. Right now I have the smasher in there. There's the utility closet. That's going to be best because it's going to allow me to get past the cloister and the security. I really want the vault, but it's not helpful at this moment, so we're going to take this. By the way, oh, does that... Okay, that doesn't stay open. There's a puzzle in here that I don't need to do anymore. That I'm so dumb for not knowing. Okay, that's off. Now it's back to the security room. All right, also, I need to write down what letter is in here. I'm starting to think that these letters don't mean anything. I'm genuinely starting to think they don't mean anything. Because I've written down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11 of these, and it's just a string of numbers. I don't know what a string of numbers, just a string of letters. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what purpose they hold. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. All right. Then we need to Set the security level to high. And watch this work. Ooh, a pump room. Really don't like that. No way to reroll. We gotta go with the pump room because that's the only thing that lets me move forward. I do need to set this back to 6 though. So I need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be a little bit more difficult, but I do need to set this back to 6 so we can get back to the station. Because I think there's stuff that we're going to need to do down there. Because I don't really need to, like, row across, because I have other ways of getting around. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Alright, I need to pump some out of the reservoir, that's for sure. I don't have any in the tanks, which makes this a lot easier. Okay, so this is going into here. Let's see, which one is the greenhouse? Greenhouse is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This only goes into this tank, so... Okay, it's already going into there, perfect. Okay, so... Fill this up. The fun thing is like you can't stop this halfway through. It goes until it's full. I'll turn that off. Then greenhouse. Wait, no. Oh, no, it is this one. Okay. Now, which one does the kitchen go to? Kitchen is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Kitchen only goes to this one. So we're about to hit some fun stuff here. Oh, actually, no, this is perfect. Now I just need to pump out 4 to this one from the reservoir. Thank God for this kitchen. That's how you solve all of these. And turn on the kitchen and pump out enough to fill out the kitchen. That will leave 1 left over here. And then I want to move this back or else we're going to be in a pickle. And click reservoir. And we're done. All right. All right, now I'm going to try to see if we can get an office or an office or a study or her ladyship's chambers. Okay. Okay. Oh, it just automatically picks stuff up. That's so nice. Office. Okay. Is there a reason to go into there? I'm really low on steps. I don't think there's a reason to go in there at this moment. I don't really need the gold. I do need the gold because there's a kitchen. I need the gold real bad. Alright, spread gold in a state. Spread gold, okay. And there's also this. This one took me forever to figure out. Because it was over here, and it was from this note, March of Account. I found out, like, hey, this is a picture of the Count. Then I just counted how many guys were in this room that looked like him, and it was 3 other than this one. So I just put in 0303 and it worked. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that was the answer. Okay, I'm really low on steps. Before I go too deep, because I have stuff that I need to go back. I need to make my way to this kitchen. So it's cloister, security. Oh, it's cloister, secret passage, den. Okay. I need to try to grab any money that is on the way. Actually, I'll just automatically grab any money that's on the way. Like that. Cool. And then courtyard, drawing room. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any gold in there. There was, okay. And then through the commissary and into the kitchen because I need to buy some food. Tomato soup for every red room. I have 1 red room. That's not great. We're gonna buy the club sandwich. That's 15. And then we're just gonna buy bananas like our lives depend on it because it literally does. Okay, the tomato soup, I'll come back and buy that later. Ooh, 37 steps. That's a lot better. That's so much better. Is there any gold in here? I don't see any, so we're not going to waste the steps. There's bananas and keys here too, but I don't have any gold at the moment, so we're not going to bother with that. Okay, and then it's straight up. And straight on till morning. Alright, and then what way was it? Security, okay, then up to the boiler room, okay. Because, ooh, hold on. Oh, wait, I want to... Because I have the burning glass. I need to use that on some stuff down. Where is the utility closet? Oh, it's kind of a ways away. We're gonna go with the rotunda. And I want to go up. I don't know what the purpose of the rotunda is. Why is it so expensive when it's just a... vault is really nice, but I don't... Oh, because you can rotate stuff when you're in here. I gotta go with the billiard room. And frankly, that's the way I want to rotate it, so... Vault would be nice, but I don't have any keys, so there's no point really taking it at the moment. I keep wanting to search for stuff, but it's not really necessary. All right, 11. One thing I learned is that you have to finish this and then do this exponent thing. Well, you have to like add, you only do the exponent for the color after you've completed the operation for it is a better way to say. So for example, you complete the addition and then you square it. So 1 plus 3 is 4 times 4 is 16. Let's see. Oh, and they've started doing this fun stuff. Oh, hey. Okay, so 6 plus 3 is 9, divided by 3 is 3, plus 3 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. All right, 25. Oh wait, no, 25, that's times 2. Duh. Times 2 is 30, minus 20. I know. 25 times 2 is 50. Minus 20 is 30. Minus 15 is 15. Ooh, secret garden key. That only works on the east side, I found. And I had this in my cloakroom thinking like, oh yeah, I'll pick this up once I have like a secret garden come up. Little did I know is that that's not how you use it. It's just that whenever you encounter a locked room along the east side, you can use the secret key there, the secret garden key, and when you do, it'll change that room that you get to the secret garden. So I was just saving that for nothing, like a Diplodocus. So, ooh, this is actually going to be really good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7, so this is actually going to be a really good room. It's going to have so many doors. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so first we want to go straight across, because I want to try to get her ladyship's chambers. West Wing is fantastic. And because I got the office, and south facing, I'm going to redraw. Redraw one more time. You know what? I'm going to take this. It doesn't help me at all. In fact, it's kind of bad at the moment. But I really need to... Wait, hold on. Only in the event of my death. Simon, I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freedom should prove quite the safe box, as all the stuff have for many years respected my wishes that it remained shut and untampered. My favorite snacks were also stored here. In addition to those delicious treats, it has also been, for the last 20 years, stored many a cryptic message and ciphered note. This nondescript cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen post box of chilled secrets. I didn't know I could melt these things with the electric fire starter, whatever it is. Electric burner. Have you heard of the children of Blackwater? I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in that end. I've always denied involvement. To him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say that I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I too cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded and have occasionally from time to time caught fragments of information that bolster this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing burdens of these fragments onto you. Even that information may weigh even heavier on your head than the crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've also found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I recently learned again whenever my staff betrayed my confidence. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations with the estate and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but it must be open to your interpretation, as messages itself harbor multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. Really? One final, to each their own letters. What? One final word of guidance: the safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate. So I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44 character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. To each their own letters. Okay, I had that already. It's, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I got that one. I figured this one out a long time ago, Grandpa. Well, I guess Uncle, Great Uncle, Grunkle, I don't know. Gonna bend you. Okay, there we go. So I got that figured out, but these letters apparently have more than one meaning. Really? Just gonna drop that right now? Just gonna drop that right now, huh? Let me take this prism key. Just gonna drop that right now, huh? Okay, I really just wanted to melt this so I could get into this room. Oh my god, that's a server. An upgrade disk. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from guarding to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least I could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. This should serve as a readily accessible replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Revane, Admin Keen, Reval. Oh my god. How I've never tried this before. Okay. Did some of them fail? Okay, so I think you need to, for the grotto, have this backup. Oh, there's another key here. Perfect. I need keys galore. Oh, apparently. Apparently. No use picking that up because it's not going to do anything. Oh my gosh. I heard that you could melt the freezer room by getting a furnace and getting the heat high enough. And that's what I've been trying to do to get past that. I didn't know that the burner would do it too. I feel so silly. Honestly, I'm going to take this code check, because I might want to replace that at some point. Wait, I think I turned off, yeah, I turned off gymnasium lights. So this isn't gonna cause me issues. Okay, perfect. Oh, car keys. Wait, do I have the garage? I don't think so. I do not. Where does this go? Dark room. Actually, this is perfect because I can't draft any rooms from in here anyway, so I can just leave it off. Okay. Okay. And then this. I love how sometimes your shoes will squeak in this room. That's kind of funny. Parlor, boudoir, casino. I can't even use those. I can't even get those. it's just gonna waste a step if I go in there. I think I already wasted it anyways. All right, I need to take this burner back though. Do I want to switch out anything in there? No, because I need to actually use it today. Maybe if I can get a... I don't have a vault key. I can't use it anyways. I don't need this. I'm really just trying to get out of the drafting pool. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I go to billiard room and then down to the rotunda. Because I need to... I want to just draft this room to see if I can get like a dining room, because that would be fantastic. Locker room, guest bedroom. Guest bedroom, actually, I'll take. 10 steps is going to be fantastic. Oh my god, it's a key card. Well, whatever. Don't I have a... Each time we find trash while digging, I haven't been digging. Okay. I never did get a... I never did get a... Oh, that's way back in that room. I never did get a study. I'm gonna head over to the boiler room and see if I can get that. Maybe I'll be really lucky and get a dining room too. This is cutting it close. Like really close, but... What's a special key I have? Secret garden key. Secret garden key is actually incredible because this spreads fruit throughout the house, which means that I'll be able to make it back. And here, there's something I can do here, but it's something about like a crow. I don't know what that is. Has something to do with the clock tower. Also don't know what that is. Casino, storeroom, chapel. Look at the storeroom. I'm not going to use... Well, okay, I'll get the key at the very least. Special key. No, because I need a... I want to try to get a study or a dining room. I can't even use that. This will be free to go through at the very least. Okay, I wish I could see what was over there. It's just 2 gems, okay. Shouldn't have used that. Alright. Shoot. Shoot. I should have taken the one that... Oh, I couldn't have taken that because it cost gems. Alright. Now I need to walk back and hope there's some fruit along the way. Oop, I can dig. I forgot. Okay. I need some fruit. Then I can put down my shoe. Like this apple. And there's another apple right there. We're going to get that would actually just not be worth it. Alright, and then I need to Okay, I need to think here. Because I don't have many. Hold on, I need to stop and I need to think. Where's the coat check? It's right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need the burning glass for a lot of stuff. More than I need the smashy smashy. I think I'm actually, instead of, because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I have to go out, and then I have to get to like certain spaces. I don't know if I can make it. So I'm just going to go stash the glass burner, actually, and then call it a day. Yeah, go straight up to the rotunda and then turn it like twice. Shoot, I was real close to, because I got the office. I need an office and either a study or her ladyship's chamber. One of those two. And then billiard room, mechanarium down. Okay. Oh, there's at least an apple here. All right, and then I'm going to, I'm going to retrieve the power hammer because I don't really need that at the moment. And I'm going to leave the burning glass because there are things that I need this for. Okay. And then, yeah, nothing else I can really do. All right, we're going to call this one a day. Hey, yup. And then hopefully I can get the coat check a little bit closer to the bottom. I really need, gah. Garden House of Cogs. Oh yeah, because I had a ton of mechanical stuff. Save and continue. Yeah. I want you to be keeping better track of what day it is. Like day of the calendar. Because I got that day 11 was... Yeah, day 11 was November 17th, but I'm in like the 50s now. Oh, I forgot. It was something to do with the hammer. I could have brought it back here. I gotta smash. You can actually smash these vases with that hammer. Now, that was something that I saw a while ago. I just forgot what those vases were, but they're in the entryway. The entrance hall. Funnily enough, the entrance hall does not count as a hall. Tomb. Trading post. Or tomb. Both of these need the glass burner. Tomb, okay. Now I just need to get the coat check back. All right, and I need to be starting on this side because I need to go up and then over. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have that. We're gonna go with the hallway because I would like a key. I would like a key. Code check, incredible. Thank you. All right, because there are things to do. And this is something I noticed quite a while ago. And I've thought about it ever since, but can't light normal candles with the burner, or the glass burner, but you can light these like candles that are on like these ruby stands, like these two, and it'll do stuff like this. I noticed this forever ago and just didn't think. I was like, oh, those candles, they must have something there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I know why they taught you about Eurasian at one point. There's like language ciphers in this. So this is written in the Eurasian language, which is the country to the south of Fen Ares, which was originally Orinda Ares that we're in. And this note has been written in that. I'm sure it's probably... Yep. Lady Epson's diary key. Okay, now I have to get her ladyship's chamber today. I just have to. Okay. And this is where they buried her, but she's not really buried, I'm sure. And this is... Okay, this makes everything spin around it. What does purple do? Oh, this one's really easy. Cool. Allowance is allowancing. Damn, I almost have like 40 a day allowance. Okay. Now I have to get a Her Ladyship's chamber today. I have to. There's also someplace else where I can use this glass burner. I don't know where though. There's like some other like tunnels down here. I don't know if they're on this side or the other side. That's the thing. But it's wherever you see like those like ruby stands. I don't think they're along here. I think I already checked along here. I can get over to the other side. It's just going to be a bit annoying to do so, and I have to remember to move the minecart back. Actually, wait, hold on. Is that a place where I can put this minecart where... I can get over to both sides? Because I can go here... I can get over here. And then if I put this back down, I can. And to be fair, I don't really need to be getting up there anymore, so because I've already solved that puzzle, if I'm gonna be real honest. I've solved both the puzzles up there, so no, because I can only get over to there or there. So we gotta go around the other way. I think I need to go around the other way anyways, so whatever. I'm going to do all the stuff I can, but I have that key for Her Ladyship's diary, so I want to be using that today if I can, so I want to be saving steps. I wish we could just get rid of that. I just wish we could get rid of that. It's so annoying. Use so many steps. Oh wait, there's also going to be Gould down here before I forget. Where is it? I passed it. It's like over here. Oh, it was literally right next to... Oh, why do I have 10 gold? Did I draft a... Coat check. I had drafted a dead end. Yep, okay. Okay, and then... Luckily... I have the other side unlocked as well, so... I just need to come over here. Go down here. And Bob's your uncle through here. Now I'm looking for... Because I found that there's another, like, there are some more candles that you can light up, like, along some tunnels. I don't know which ones, though. Wait a second, am I stupid? I think I passed them. In fact, I think I know where they are now. I am stupid. Oh my god. Why did I do this? Were they along here? Were they in here? Where were those? Where was this? Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. This is gonna drive me absolutely insane. Yeah, tunnel. Tunnel drafting allows floor plan location. It can be found in the tunnel area, though it requires the ability to light up candles there. The tunnel is a sub-area fully accessible from the ground's lower part, following the path going along the stairs. Oh no, I know where this is. I'm dumb. It's an area that I haven't been into in a long, long time. I kept going in there thinking like, ah, this looks like a great place to get murdered. Now I know what this is. Oh my god, I remember now. Yeah, it's this. I haven't been in here in forever. There were these two. Oh my god. Look at this. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the tunnel to your drafting pool? Yes. The complete manifest of all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be placed up, packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect that they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now they have begun operation in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. Baron does seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. And apparently there's a way to actually remove these boxes, but and get past there because there's more back there, but yeah. Okay, so I've wasted a lot of steps, but it was for good things. Now, my main goal for today is to just get to Her Ladyship's chamber so I can unlock the diary with that key, because I'm definitely going to lose that key at the end of the day. Because, yeah, definitely going to lose that key at the end of the day. So we're try to go as straight up in a line as we can, and then down. That is our only goal right now. Observatory is actually going to be nice because, is that still open on that side? It's not, as closed. This will hopefully get me this. So I can just use a bunch of, we just have to get a south facing door, and then I'm just going over here, and then I'm just going to use stars to redraw. That doesn't help me. This does. Actually, set your dice to 2, add a small test to the entrance hall, gain 1. We'll go with gain stars. We'll go with that. Okay. Oh yeah, I have that admin key as well now. I don't really need the workshop at the moment, although it might have an item in it. I probably should wait with that, but whatever. Utility closet. We're gonna pick a berry. What is that? Oh, it's the ballroom. Hold on before I forget. Security level low. Oh wait. Low. Confirm set. Actually, hold on. Set security level. We're gonna leave that medium for right now. Okay. Set all those, and then move forward. I'm going to be running into some key problems here soon. Kitchen's going to do me some good because my steps are going to become an issue here. Tomato soup, that doesn't help me. Club sandwich, we're going to snarf that. Then just eat bananas until we vomit. All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. Plenty of steps. Absolutely incredible. Courtyard is great. What do I have? I just have a diary key and a glass burner. I don't have any keys though, which is probably going to end up being a problem here. Oh, no. Oh, conference room is actually perfect. Conference room in Tomb is incredible because instead of you having to go all the way back to the tomb to get the gold, it just comes here instead because it's a spread ability. Okay, and now we just re-roll until we get Her Ladyship's chamber. Treasure trove is really good too. Oh, we're not. Oh, a telescope. It doesn't really help me today, but it is what it is. The Ladyship's sleep diary. My dear diary, after countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of the estate. It is in his hope that by tracking the caliber, my throat's hurting, and length of my sleep in each room, together we can come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps, with luck, find a more favorable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest. Clara. My dear diary, to begin, I thought it best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here. As it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before drifting off. It pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here, my room. Sleep duration 2.5 hours, quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effect, I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. Oh my God. So if I call it a day in these different bedrooms, there's an effect, because essentially I'm like sleeping in those rooms. Oh my God. I didn't know that was a thing. 10 less steps, but you get an initial star. Dearest diary, last night I retired to the guest room as I hope yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space normally reserved normally reserved for guests staying the weekend. However, I found despite having a choice between two beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guests deserve at the very least as much comfort in their stay as we have. 4 hours, quality very fragmented, observable effect, nothing special. Okay. My dear diary, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. The room was just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an elder brother. Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Okay, so Simon's dad is dead. Bunk room. Sleep duration, twice the usual quality, 2 times as restless. Observable effect, the next morning I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Okay, so if you sleep in the bunk room, the tomb will be draftable the next day. And, okay, that's crazy. I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me. I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Servant's quarters. Sleep duration, perhaps 1 hour, quality terrible. Effects, about half the steps the following day. I also discovered a strange die I found its way into my pocket, which is hardly shocking given Hartley's history. Okay, so you start the day with half the steps, but you get an extra reroll. Man, like 35 steps for 1 reroll, not great. My dear diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Barrett's room. It's extravagantly showy, with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain in my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Sleep duration, 8 whole hours, quality, the best in many months. Observable effect, I woke feeling very fresh and with even more steps than normal. Okay, so master bedrooms were the way to go. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. Okay, so this was Herbert's brother's wife. Okay, Herbert's brother's wife. So Herbert's brother, Simon Sr., would have been his grandfather, but he was already dead. So this guy really was his grand uncle, not his like uncle. All right. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms on Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. Lady Claire Epson, grandmother. What's this? Well, this is the... Why is this here? Why is this here? Because we couldn't have gotten here without going to the tomb. So we would know about this. We would know about the outer stuff coming in. Why is that here? Why is that here? What? Okay, well... All right, we have Her Ladyship's chamber, which is it is a queen piece. Now, if we can get an office and just like a bunch of other stuff, doesn't really matter what it is. But if we can get an office, we'll be able to do a bunch of stuff. Oh man, this utility closet is actually going to come in slow clutch. Because we can do this now. Okay. And now I'm going to go back down to the security room and bump that up to high. There we go. The security level is going to be high, baby. All right. All right. Have I missed any inventory? 10 coins in one trunk. Oh, that's because they're in the conference room. Okay. I know where the trunk is. Where's the conference room? Oh yeah, I went through it. I just didn't grab the coins in it. Whatever. All right, I need an office. I need an office. I need an office. I need an office. I'll go with the workshop because this will get me an item. I don't necessarily want to. Oh, with sledgehammer. And I might as well write down this letter. I don't think these letters do anything. I've never seen a reason to use them, and I have no idea when they started over. They might have just started over because I started off writing down an R. It might be time, but who knows? I need keys though. I need keys like you wouldn't believe. West Wing works. Den works. So I can at least get this. I would love a this gets me one more room and a key, which is nice. Gotta pick a berry. It's an aquarium. doesn't really do anything for me, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so I need to go back around and up. That conference room is the only way up. At least now I have a couple keys. I don't have a shovel, do I? I don't. Telescope doesn't do anything for me on this day because it's just inkwell. That doesn't do anything for me. Can I just have a sledgehammer. There's something I can make. But there is a trunk that was in the courtyard that I can smash open and maybe get another couple keys from in here. Please, please, please. I'll take at least one. I'd rather have two going forward than one, that's for sure. Because I'm sure this area is locked. Yep. Called it. Definitely can't do the garage because that doesn't help anybody. I'm gonna be getting a ton of gold. Bedroom might have something in it. Might have an item, but it just had a, yeah, okay. Oh man, I need keys. Keys. Commissary would be grand. Boiler room. I'll go with the boiler room. Because... oh, cloister. That hurt. Oh, hey, I got a star. Oh man, I don't have... a shovel, so... locked. Not all of these can be locked, can they? They could all be locked. Damn it. Oh. Oh, man. All right, well, is there anything that I want to put in the code check? Shoot. That really stinks. Shoot. Anything that I can do? Not really, no. Why was that picture there? It doesn't show anything else, which is the wild part. Master bedroom? Okay, so what I can do is I can try out some of these bedroom stuff. So servant's quarters is bad. Bunk room is... just give me the tomb. Relationship's chamber just gives me 10 less steps and an extra star, which I don't really need. I don't think she ever talked about the normal bedroom, though. Unless she did, and it was just like, oh, there was no observable effect. So it didn't really do anything. Servant's quarters is bad. Master bedroom is definitely the way to go. I am going to go back to the coat check, and I don't need to put anything like the diary key or anything like that in there. But I would like to stash something at the very least. Which way to the coat check? It's going to be back around this way, that's for sure. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your... Oh, wait. That's actually really good. You pretty much always have 2 then. Okay, so go to the laboratory. Thought I saw gold. Back around here. Actually, what happens if I do observe the telescope? Oh my god. None of these help. Yeah, because there are less stars, so it's different. Okay. None of those really help, though. What do I want to store? The burning glass? That might not be a bad idea, if I'm going to be honest. Because then it'd be a lot easier to get if I get the trading post so I can blow up that dynamite. Because that's where we are right now, trying to blow shit up. Yeah, I got nothing in here. Got nothing anywhere. All right. We're going to call it. Shoot, I got Her Ladyship's chamber. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Man, if only I could have gotten an office. Or master bedroom. Ah, man. I was doing so good until I just got completely locked out. Ah, well, whatever. All right. Call it. We did good, though. Oh! I'm a fucking idiot. I just remembered on that day where I had the freezer, I had found an upgrade disc and I forgot to use it. Ah, damn it. Well, it's always in the same spots. So, that's nice. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Ah, that could be a huge help right now. Damn it. Oh, and I forgot. I had a sledgehammer. I need to break these vases. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting stuff. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why did she have a picture of this in her diary at the end? That doesn't make any sense. Well, there's something fun we can do with this. Now that I actually have Classroom added to my normal draft pool, if I can get to the 9th class room, then there's like a puzzle in there that has to do with all the other stuff beforehand. So we can have some fun with that. Take the workshop. All right, and now I'm not going to forget this. And I can break these. Okay, guess I have to break this one. Man, I had that clue for so long. I just didn't think to check the entrance hall for those bases. Because I knew those bases looked familiar, I just couldn't think of where they were. Cloak, castle, court, cloak, castle, court? Has that always been having those numbers on them? Oh yeah, and I have a admin password, Revel. which is the first four. And apparently there's stuff elsewhere that needs these microchips, which is why you can remove them. But it's like super late game stuff. Super late game stuff. Hello. Oh my god. These are not safe. Oh, hey. Hello! Throne room. Reclaim the crown. You find a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the throne room to your drafting pool? Yes. Starting tomorrow, throne room will be permanently added to your draft. Starting tomorrow. Okay, so it's not today. Look at this! It's Reddington! Like we've seen from all like the posters and stuff. How has nobody noticed these ruins up here and thought, oh, I can go to those? Well, they probably thought they were part of the Mount Holly estate. They just didn't let people up here. Because they knew the Mount Holly estate was over here, so. Look at this. And there's the trains. And this is cool. Reclaim the crown. Alright, I've looked ahead as to what is needed to like reclaim the crown. And it's a crazy... Ah, I should have taken the shrine. Because there's something in there that I need for that. Alright, hold on. And then there's also something I need to do over here. Alright, we need the admin password, which I just got. No, not this. This. Okay, there we go. It's... Okay, it looks like the admin password is going to be the first four letters of Denny's last name followed by his last initial. So it's Revad. Okay, yeah, because he's been fired. Alright, I did look up what this is. And it's from like... So it's from like the new clue book. So it says the suspect is a key. Because this was driving me crazy. And it says the suspect is minor, the subject is major. And apparently it refers to like these names here. Now we're in the book. I don't know if you can see those. So you have to go with people who are underage, which is like Richard Scott, Boo Lee, and Charles Riskel. I already know which one it is because I looked it up because I was like, excuse me, what's happening? And it's this one. Welcome to Blackbridge. Network settings. Terminal timeout settings. What? The timeout settings controls how long our computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting immediate requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Okay, electronic mail settings. Laboratory mailbox on. Security mailbox on. Shelter mailbox on. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna turn all those on. Turn the main menu. Admin logs. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain a connection stability at all times. A small cabin off the eastern drive was selected for the service site. More R. Okay, we might try that one. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. More R. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering that we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell in the story. I read that one. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. I have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network user database. Leave, Prof.C, and Han Yu. Okay, hold on. Admin view access restricted to the following admin keys: Lee, Prof.C, and Han Yu. Let me take a picture of this. Admin long view access restricted to the following admin keys. Okay, actually I took 2 pictures. Prof.C, Lee, we are planning something later this year and need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Leave are taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Randolph? Randolph? That sounds like a name we can use. Good. No one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Han Yu has a plan to take care of her. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. What? Wait, what? She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plan for the museum. Didn't Mary help them with the museum plan? Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month, waiting for your return. It's spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportations are in the final stages. If all goes well, we will have an air passage to Nuance secured for that date. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. Moore? Is it Randolph Moore? I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. And delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary more R. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto have been restored to perform routine. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto have been restored to perform routine. Maintenance. Updated access privileges for the following account types. Admin access. Full access to all features. Personnel access. Access to user database. Archive access. Full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. There's a lot of stuff here. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report a terminal connection failure. It's more R. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional to make future testing easier. Added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Per request, 1 temporary admin key has been added to the network. ROU Routh Admin key deactivated. The new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K, welcome to the team. Tom K. Tom K added new management features to Blackbridge admin control, updated user database, changing the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound, outbound messages, as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions by the Baron himself. User database. Plus 3 additional delisted admin keys. Okay, so okay. Okay. Data files. Duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. What's import trophy data? You can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single file. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's try logging into some of these other people. All right, so personal, ababa. Admin key, BA, BBA. Welcome to Blackbridge, yay! Network settings, user database. Okay, that doesn't do much. Okay, let's try more R or Tom K. All right. Have caps lock on? I do. Welcome to Blackbridge. Network settings. Is a database. Deleted logs, deletes all deleted logs. As requested yesterday, a new admin key was created, though the requested name doesn't fit our typical length format. Oh, hold on, this has different stuff in it. All remaining computer terminals on estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now be. I've asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Fix a connection error that was okay. Recording capabilities of all cameras on estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality in security terminal has been removed. As requested yesterday, new admin key was created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit your typical length formatting. Have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All terminals have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Okay. Archive access. Full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Rot H. Let me try Ruat H. Ruat H. Okay, it's been deactivated. Okay. Okay. Charles Wiskel, Richard Scott. Maybe try some of these other names like Sandy. Have I not found? Okay. Rich S. Rich S. No. Rich S. Have I not found? Okay. And then Charles Wiskel, so Charr. But I found, okay, so it's only Booley. All right, and then one of the things that did say, I was looking this up, is that apparently the passport names can also be used. Where are the passports? I know I've taken pictures of those. Danny G? I'm not found, okay. Hayes? Have not found, okay. And where's the other one? I know I cheated, but I was at my literal wit's end. I could not figure out how to progress this game. Oh, there it is. Gene R? Okay. Okay. Okay, so turn on those emails for the shelter, the office, and the laboratory. So let's see what we can figure out with those. So I have the schoolhouse today, so we're not getting the shelter, but we can try to get the other stuff. Okay. Okay. The gems are in this box. Great. This statement is of no help at all. Awesome. The gems are in the blue box. Actually, this statement is of help because if this is true, that this statement doesn't help, that means that one of these has to be wrong. But the statement is helpful because if it's true, that means it's in one of these two. But if it's false and the statement is, if this is true, it means one of these is false. Which means it is helpful. Which means that by becoming true, it becomes false. But it's still I think we're going to get caught in a loop here. This one is true, which means that one of these has to be false. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. Wait, the gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. Wait, if this is true, that means that one of these is false. But if both of them are false, that means the gems are in here. So if this is the only one that's true, that means the gems are in here. Ah! I thought I had sussed that out. I was like, I'm such a genius. Nope, still just an idiot. Okay. We're picking a berry because all of these suck. I'll take a rotunda. That's crazy to get this early. I like to go up, poor favor, which means that I need to spin you one more time. You spin me round, right round, like a record, babe, like a record, babe. Cool. First classroom, okay. I like to rotate this so it's going this way. Thank you very much. Perfect. And then I don't really need any of this stuff. Except for, I want to try to get another classroom. Yeah. And then I need to be getting some more. I need keys and I need gems. Like you wouldn't believe. Ooh, the dining room's great. That's actually incredible. I'm gonna go back down and try to get some items from over here. We'll start here. Would really love that. The boudoir is going to give me 2 gems, which is actually incredible. Because I have it set up so it gives me 1, because it's upgraded. And then there's this one in here. Boom shakalaka. And then, ooh, the den is great. Because it gives me another gem. And then I'll take another classroom. Because I need to get all the way to 9, so why not? Ooh, gotta be careful here. Security is going to be helpful, especially now that I can see past emails here. So that's crazy. Log into network. This is Swan Song. Okay. Well, that's a nostalgic sound. Yeesh. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a special orders. Yeah, I forgot about this. Is there anything that I need or that I know I'm going to need? Always love sledgehammers. I forgot that that was a thing, and I could actually do that. To Kirk Darren, what? Kirk, per our last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but Baron no longer wishes to have tape logs of activity on the estate. I know this might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning is behind this seemingly unsound decision. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Sorry for the lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thank you for bringing this issue to our attention. This was not something I had considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion, and I will discuss it with the Baron during our next meeting. I know he has expressed interest in installing secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience, so this may be the perfect excuse to allow him to execute those plans should he still wish to do so. I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. An antechamber lever in the weight room? As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room have gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited, but also poses a security risk, I advise we either remove or conceal it and install a secondary lever to control the south entrance. There's one in the weight room? Hi, Darren. If you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I don't understand for the life of me why you and the Baron continually insist on confounding my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your Cullen memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but it's not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron and Babbage. Blue memos? Data transfers? The bridge blocks. Okay, return to network. Okay. Okay. Well. Secret passage doesn't really help me at the moment. Running up the bedroom. I also forgot to do the security settings, so we're just gonna do those real quick. Keycard system. I've been doing just a keycard stuff for so long that actually I'm gonna leave it at medium. I just want to change this to unlocked. I love how this room is free to go through. Lobby doesn't do me anything. Classroom does. This is 4th grade. I would love some gems from somewhere to do something, because it's so much easier to draft classrooms from classrooms because you get so many redraws. But it is what it is. I need keys and I need gems, and I'm not getting either, and I'm very salty about that. I might planetarium. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. We're gonna wildberry it. Okay, well this gets me keys. This is the servants' quarters. There are 12 major keys. I also heard that there's a crumpled note in here that I've missed. Oh my god. M. Ruota. Miss Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I'll be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, first four letters of your last name followed by first initial. The first and fifth character should be capitalized. Are there any questions? Okay. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I am gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connection seem to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. Admin key. First four letters of your last name followed by first initial. The first and fifth character should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. Randolph. Wow. Okay. Wow, that would have been super handy to notice later. Before now. Oh my god. I need something that's going to get me gems, so I'm going to hope for a trophy room. This works too. I can maybe buy some. I got plenty of gold. Oh yeah. Set of gems 4. Awesome. And a shovel. And, I mean, I can get the magnifying glass too. Why not? I love having allowance. Makes my life so much easier. No! Okay. I need a... I want to go over and down, and I want to dig these, because I might be able to get something from them, except for some pebbles. Get out of here. Oh, a key. Perfect. That should hopefully get me through. I got enough to get through the rest of the classrooms now, as long as I can get them in the order that I want. This must have been so annoying to go to school. Oh my god. Oh, hello. Alright. Ooh, the laboratory. Okay, no, I do want to see the mail that's in here. Ah, I shouldn't have left that at medium. I'm so stupid. Oh, I did this a long time ago, by the way. Log into network. Oh. From chef to camp freezer access. Randolph, as I know you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week, I try my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday, I was making my famous black truffle pizza and had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. I hope I didn't mess anything up. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we've been doing aren't very sensitive, and they are already accounting for normal variations due to expected use of staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but to use of the furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, and even more so on rooms in close proximity to it. Okay, well. As we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be sealing off the entrance of the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all electronic mailboxes and logging access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there's more than enough data on our servers than these extra precautions are. In my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Okay. security office. All right, and I do know that there's something that you can do where you can like get a security disk or a security disk, all right, I'm taking this so that I can do this. And then where's the security office? It's way over there. It's way over there. But at least we can utilize these now. Oh, that classroom had to be going down that way, didn't it? Oh, that stinks real bad. This is all terrible. Well, we might as well take it. Oh my god, okay. Cool, that's actually really handy. I'll take that. Ah, I haven't blinked in forever. Ooh. Alright, because now I gotta go back around. Because it's all shut up over here. Gotta go back around to the commissary and do security. But then I can at least set the stuff to high. So that won't be much of a deal. Hello? Hi. View the keycard systems. Set the security level to high. 'Cause everything's unlocked now. So I can get through without any issue. And then the commissary. I don't think there's anything else I need in here. Okay, come on. Passageway, Great Hall. You go with the Great Hall. Because it's at least free. And I really just need classrooms. Alright, this is grade 6. Actually, there's stuff I want to see here. Because you can learn some stuff here. Alright, so Orindians were black. The Fens were red. That, I think, is the winning of the war, or it's the death of the prince that started this all. That's the crowning of the general. He got crowned king instead of the prince that started this. And then they built these railroads. And then this. So yeah, this is actually where you learn that Nuance uses dirigibles and is green. Because they help with the war. And apparently that's not Arch Ares. I don't know, Arch Ares is like yellow or orange, that's their color. But that's Nuance, which is going to be extremely helpful. Come later, which is crazy. Okay, I have a total of 8 redraws. I just want another classroom. Perfect. And in this room, I forget what the thing is we're doing in this room. Oh yeah, it's this math. I genuinely don't know if this squiggly line is like, because it's some sort of rounding, obviously, but I don't know which is which. Because I looked at these earlier, and some of them round this one down, but they go down to 20, and some of them round this up. And going down makes the most sense to me, because there's one with 3, but that one goes up to 40, which is crazy. what kind of math are they teaching? But two of these go up for the one line and down for the two. But everybody has like 40 for that second one, except this one, which is 1. This person did the worst. Remember, don't square till you're there. So, and I don't know what these are. Oh wait, actually, hold on, I think I do. Maybe you just switch them? So shouldn't that be 21 minus 2 is 19? Yeah. And then, yeah, okay, that is switch. That is switch. Because 30 minus 5, switch is 52. Why are they teaching math like this? This is an insane way to teach math. A squared b minus 3. You're adding that all together. Algebra. Okay, whatever. I don't need the freezer. I just need another classroom. I need another classroom. Let's go. Ooh, office, 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 office. Nope, we're going for classrooms. Going for classrooms. Going for classrooms. Going for classrooms. Oh my god. Oh, I can finally use a tunnel. Gotta go with the casino, because this is the only way to move forward. Really? There was no classrooms I could get in that entire thing? Really? Okay. Limit 1 wager per day. I can only do the 5, so. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, hey! I'll take that. I thought it was gonna be in that red. I would like those keys more. It is what it is. Okay. Classroom, 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 classroom. Yes! Okay. This is grade 8. Okay. This is the one where it talks about erosion. I already got all these notes. That's crazy. Especially because I have those. I have that note that is in erosion. I just need to take some time and actually try to decipher it. Oh man, the last classroom. Here we go. Final exam. Please take a seat. Eight years certainly flew by. It's true. Instructions. The exam has begun. You'll have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to its curriculum covered in previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to questions, okay. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west past 8 flags. House at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and past 8 flags. He then turned north. What the heck? He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? Oh man. That has to do with, shoot, wait, no, I have this. I took a picture of this a long time ago. I have a picture of this. This was, yes, okay. At Trinsdale, huh? Okay, this actually isn't very helpful. All right, so let's see. Drove 5 hours west. He's leaving from Reddington. then drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. I don't have where Trinsdale is. Wait, hold on. I might have it somewhere else. Let's see. Shoot. Is it in my notes on... Okay. I think it's red. All right. And the scenario above, where does Sam live? If I remembered where Trinsdale was... It's not Oris. Oh, wait. Is Arch Ares? No, Arch Ares is blue. So he's got to live in the grand city of Fen. Okay. What color is most often associated with hallways? That's easy, orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? A chapel in Fen Ares? No. A shop in Arch Ares. A greenhouse in Korarika. A bedroom in Eraja. Eraja is purple. Is Arch Ares yellow? Or are they orange? I don't remember. A shop in Arch Ares, a greenhouse in Korarika. Well, I know green is for nuance, so it's got to be this one. So a shop, actually, wait, hold on. White, black, Oris, Eraja. Wait, hold on. Oh, you can't change your answers? Okay. What color is the fruit that gives you +3 steps when consumed? That is a banana. So that's going to be yellow. Solve the following problem. Let's see. 5 minus 5 times 2, so 0 is 0. Solve the following problem. 10 plus 2 is 12 times 2 is 24. Solve the following math problem. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11, okay? Solve the following problems. 10 times 4 is 40, divided by 5 is 8, minus 4 is 4, okay? Let's see, 1 minus 4 is -3, times 2, and 3 times 2 is +9, plus 7 is 16. I did this wrong. Okay, so 1 minus 4 is -3. -3 times 2 is 6. Is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. I'm done. Okay. Let's see. 3 minus 4 is -1, times 8 is -8. I did this one wrong. So it should have been, oh my God. It should have been -3 times 2 would be -6. That's 1. I'm dumb. Dang it. Okay, so that's -1 times 8 is -8. Divided by 2 is -4. Plus 5 is 1. Which element up here is represented by C? That would be just carbon, yeah. Which element appears on the periodic table directly below helium? I got a picture of this. I got a picture of this. I'm pretty sure I got a picture of this. Yeah, I took a picture of the wrong thing. I took a picture of the wrong thing. Well, it's a neutral gas, so it's going to be neon. Which of the following is not a real element? Li is lithium. HO, MT. I'm gonna cheat. Periodic table. Okay, is MT on there? I was right about neon, by the way. It's MTHOY. HO is on there. So it's just MT and Y. Y is on there, so it's definitely MT then, okay. Which element on the periodic table is represented by Ag? That's argon, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it silver? I forget. Which element could be used to spell clues? Oh, God. No, wait. AR is argon. Aluminum is AL. It's definitely not it's definitely not aluminum, so it's silver. Silver is Ag, okay. Which element could be used to spell clues? So that's carbon. Which uranium is, I forget this. I'm looking at a bad periodic table of elements. Okay, go. Oh, I only got like 20 minutes. I didn't expect this. Where is uranium? Uranium fever is uranium is just U. So Cu, radon, and then chlorine is a gas. That's Cl. So it's got to be radon. Which is also a gas. Yeah, radon is Rn. Okay. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? The top row has 2. It's just hydrogen and helium. The city of Fenn is south of which body of water? I have photos of this. So Orinda Aries. Wait, no, I got, okay. Oh, that's the Morning Bay. I got a picture of that. How many cities in Fenn Aries are larger than Redington? I think it's just Fenn and I think it's just 2. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? Arch Ares, no. Eraja, no. Nuance, Kororika, that's for sure. That's the furthest away. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Ares? Oh, I have this written down. Oh, I got this. I got a whole page. It's just a map, baby. Look at this badass. All right. So Arch Ares is the mountain. What realm is directly north of Eraja? Well, that's Fen Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Let's see. Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Better keep Mount Holly, which is in Reddington, which is in Fen Ares. Yeah. Which 2 pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Birch tree, oak tree, nope. Birds, a bookstore, wings, and honey. A bale and mug of ale. Bale and ale. Yep, there. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? So Pride, Flan, and Bride. Jungle has never been displayed in any of them. It's definitely that one. All the rest can be. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the Mount Holly entrance hall? Face is not displayed in the Mount Holly's entrance hall. Face and Ace definitely are. Trinsdale and Realize? I think it's Trinsdale. Okay. Can you find the difference? Yes, it's Orindia and Orindia, or is it Oris and Orissa? No. Shoot. Her name is Orindis? Shoot. What was the name of that angel? I wrote this down too. No, I just called her the queen. Shoot. Is this in the Orindia? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, Orinda. Orinda is her name, and it's Orindia. So the difference is I. Yes. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? That was General Teskin. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? The third era? We called Stained Red. Sympathy for the city surged. Who second by, however, Prince Leon himself added another number of casualties, however, even a death. Oris had fallen with their hounds. Spruce and birch trees. As these trees continue to grow, so our hopes the future is not defined by the colors of the banners we raise. Armindia. They were built in, okay, so they were built in the 3rd era. So it has to be the 6th era because they weren't built until here. Okay. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? It lasted 22 years. I don't know that one. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? Was it always the Grand City of Fen, or was it Oris? I have this book I took a lot of pictures of. However, the tide of turning, the War of the 5th Era lasted 22 years. So, however, even at death, he won. Oris had fallen to the realm, or flown. Along with what was the first capital city of Fen? This was in the Fen Ares. I want to say it was I think it was the Grand City of Fen. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway the victory parade at the conclusion of the war? That would be Nuance, because they were one of their allies. The deciding battle of the War of the 5th Era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? Let's see. Together, they leveraged their political influence in favor to persuade nearby realms to join their cause. However, the War of the 5th Era lasted and saw buried. However, in death, he had one Oris had fallen realm, was burned, and in their place, the red banners. Fallen, he was a friend of the few remaining members of the former family that lives and lies south, forever exiled. I can't believe it doesn't say this. Where was it fought? Near what famous landmark? I think it was probably near this. I'm just guessing here. Oh man, I did not expect a test. Solve the following problems. Okay, so 6 squared, that's easy, 36. Let's see. I genuinely don't know if that's up or down, though. I don't. I just don't. I didn't think this would take the full 30 minutes. They're gonna be so real. Okay, is this 9? Wait, this is the square root of -3. No, not square root. This is -3 squared. So that's -9 minus 3 is 12. Yeah, you always want to complete the exponent before you move on to the next thing. Okay, so this is -12. This one, you switch it. So this is 21. And then this is 11 divided by 3. So 11 divided by 3 is going to be just like 3 point something. It's going to be either 3 or 4. Most have them going up. I'm going to guess. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to guess 4 though. Okay, so. (16 plus 5). 16 plus 5 is 21, times 2 is 42. 42 minus 1 and flipped is going to be 41, so 14, okay? All right, and then 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, times 3 is 7.5, and then this I think is going down, so that's 7 minus 1 is 6, times 6 is 36 plus 100. I'm gonna guess this is 140. How many pages are this? All right, what is the Eurasian word for house? Oh, I got this. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got this. I got these notes. I got these notes. Oh, there you are. House is hue. Boom. What does Nevi'ite mean in Eurasian? I got yite is gate. Nev is a prefix that means new, so it means new gate. The phrase tre venle can be translated in several different ways, which the following is not an acceptable translation. So tre is tree, ven is old, and lay is lack of myself. So that old tree is not owned by me. That makes sense. My tree is not very old. That's not correct. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. Okay, top and bottom will make sense. Wait, tree trunk. Hold on. The branches of the tree, the trunk of the tree is small. Men have tray. Wait. So tree trunk is like considered something that's new to the tree. So it's actually not this one. All right. How would you say the following phrase in Eurasian? You have a very, very long name. Let's see. Name is toward away new then me l. Oh man. Word house, tree gate, water day, night, future. Word, would this be lore? Jor. Wait, no. Jor. I have this. Jor is name. Okay. So this is the only one with Jor in it, so it's this one. How would you tell an Eurasian, count me out? Or tree gate, water day, night, future. Eurasian nai? No. Lay. I think you would just say lay, like lack of myself. Mount Holly Elementary final exam, in or et is. Is it provided? Wait. Hold on. This is actually, I think, some new words. Using provided Eurasian terms for cardinal directions above, in or et is. Oh my god, that's new info. What would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone to get from point A to point B? Okay, so they need to go north, and they need to go east past the tree, and then south. In et is. Aj in et of tre. So it needs to be in et is. Isja trevo. Ma in etam ma tre. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I need my photos back. Ma in small. Oh, small north. Et am large. Okay. small tree. Uh, it is. Uh, it is. Isja. Isja. Trevo. Aj in first north. Of tray, et of tray, north towards tree, then east ja, last south last, away from tree. Yes, C. Okay. End of exam. Okay. In ancient Orindia, the number 8 was considered by Aegean scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many of the secular spheres held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Squared and then flipped, so that would be 46. Squared and then squared again. I bet you it's 46. Because it's a joke from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I bet you anything that's the case. How did I do? How do I know how well I did? That's actually really hard. Okay, I will only know if I pass if I get the trophy for it, and I did not pass. I should have taken pictures of those questions as I was going through. Dang, I thought this would be a lot easier than it was. I thought that would be a lot easier than it was. Holy guacamole. Well, now I don't know what to do. What do I have? Magnifying glass, sledgehammer. I don't really got anything to do. Well, I think after failing that test, I really should have taken pictures of it as I was going through. Dang. I did not think that test was going to take an actual like half hour to do. That's a crazy thing to put into a game. But I did just learn some new Eurasian words. Because I feel like I've seen or, in, et, and is before. Wait, where was it? Was it in the New Clue book? I think it was in that book. No. But that one did have the name that lore equals word and jor equals name. Oh my God. Now that I'm looking back through this, there's one thing that was pointed out, and it's like Route 8, depart, keep left, to Tanner Fork, right, dead end, record, each, stop, record each stop. Oh my God, that one was pointed out to me. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it here. I used it certainly fly by. Because 8 is always shown sideways as an infinity symbol. But I had no idea which one would get me that. That last one. I still have no idea what those squiggles mean. No clue whatsoever. None whatsoever. I might just look that up because it's actually driving me insane. That one's actually driving me insane. Blue Prince. Oh my god, I cannot spell. Blue Prince. Billiards room puzzle. Because I genuinely have no idea what those squiggles mean. Because they could mean a couple different things. Square bullseye, diamond bullseye, reverse the numbers, I got that. 2 square bullseyes, take the number of the indicated color and times it by itself, then times the new number by itself. Okay. Red dots, repeat this step based on how many dots are displayed. Red X, skip the step. 2 lines in the bullseye, round up or down to the nearest 1. 4 lines in the bullseye, round to the nearest 10. 6 lines in the bullseye, round to the nearest 100. Oh. Oh, that's why they were rounding down, because it was going to the nearest 10. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, that was obtuse. Okay. Well, I had a chance to get a trophy there, and I flubbed it. You ruined it! Okay. Well, now you know. And the more you know. Classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? Yeah, it's grain and rain. Difference is G. All right, I solved that forever ago. All right. Definitely wouldn't be any of the ones that have rounding in it. Well, what would give me a sideways 8 like that? The infinity symbol. I don't know. Is there anything I can do with these 33 steps? I feel like I'm wasting some potential here, and I don't know what. Is there like bedroom, servants' quarters? You don't want to sleep in there. The boudoir? Wait, hold on. What's it like to sleep in the boudoir? I took a photo of this. Bunk room, servants' quarters. Wait, no, I don't think I took a picture of that because she didn't sleep in the boudoir because there's no place to sleep in the boudoir. Doy. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it here. Call it. What if they'll show me how well I did on the test? I would love to see that. Is that going to be in the final? Academic Villa. Hell yeah. Former teacher here. Items found 4, steps taken 71, rank reached 6, total rooms 28. Nope, doesn't show me how I did on the test. Come on, tell me what my grade was. I just had a final 2. It's final season. Come on. Oh well, whatever. All right, it's been fun, and I am going to get back to drawing next week. I swear. I swear. I definitely won't be able to stream next weekend for sure, because I'm going to be on a trip with family up to see my grandma. But maybe Monday, I might stream some extra times that I don't normally do, like on Tuesdays and Wednesday, and maybe Monday. We'll see what my family wants to do and all that. Because I have family town this weekend, and then Thursday we're leaving, and I'm going to be gone over the weekend. And then when I get back, I have a week off, so I might just stream a bunch then. But I have some stuff to take care of for work anyways. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see. And it'll be fun no matter what. All right, well, you guys have a good one. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun, and I'm still absolutely addicted to this game. So hopefully one day I'll just make it to the fun reel.